every gun that it's bugged, so I know it's not really necessarily, I'm going to say the camo, but I'm just going to call it the camo is bugged, because the camo will not stick to a certain gun. Alright, and I do mean a certain gun will not hold this camo. You can make a class with it, you can show, it'll show that it's on the gun, you can save it, and then when you go out and you quit game and you come back, or even if you go into like an actual match, the skin has been removed. Even for those who've earned it, I'll show you guys. I've earned it right here. It's this camo. It's called False Prospector. I've earned it there. I mean, I'm still gonna try to shoot for this, even though I don't really like it too much. But I mean, I might have it because it might look good on another weapon. Who knows? But I also got this, and then we also got the new reticle. So if you guys are looking to get that new reticle, it's actually very, very, very simple to get. I actually done it in my first game I dropped into. I dropped like far left of the new map and looked for the bounty. I picked up the bounty, then I just gathered some cash, ran over to the black market chest that gets marked, and I bought 5 flashbangs, guys. Like the very top option is $500, like 500. You buy it the second time, it's 1,500. So we'll say 2,000, 4,000, 500 is all you need. 4,500 cash, and you're gonna be able to get. Well, actually, I think it's like 1,200. My bad. So it's actually like, we'll say, get around $5,200, and you'll be fine in game to buy out the flash grenades they have at the very top. But I had enough that I bought literally like 5 flash grenades, and then I bought their Nebula minigun. It's literally a minigun. It shoots Nebula rounds. Just wanted to try it. So I bought like 6 items in the chest in one game. Literally done that because you only have to buy 5. Literally 5 flashbangs, the cheapest things. And then buy whatever you want after that out of the chest. You completed this challenge and you get that one. But back to what I'm saying. Now this ain't going to be a camo glitch where you can send like one camo to like another gun, meaning like we'll say this new camo, the Prospector, over to like an XM4. It's not that. So if you guys are hoping that it's that, it's not. It's not a glitch, it's a bug. 2 separate words. But let's head over and show you guys what I'm talking about. So you can see hold on. Right here, the Prospector works on this gun when it loads in. See, it works here, doesn't get deleted. But if you actually throw it on the new gun in the game, where's my Prospector? Okay, hold on. I even tried it with Crap You Not, a non-variant, meaning like you use the base weapon, not a version of the weapon that comes out of the battle pass or bought through the store. I literally threw it on the base weapon and it won't stick. And to show you guys it won't stick, no camo, right? Let's go in here, click on this. We're going to click on this. You guys can see clearly. If I unhighlight it for a second, if you look on the camo, you'll see that yellow dot at the top right corner of that camo. That means that is the camo that's active. See, if I click on this one, it moves to that. So we're going to click back on this one. You can see it's equipped. It even said it at the top right. I'm going to hit circle, circle, circle. And it'll be here. But if I go circle, so we know it's on Skelly AR, right? Let's hit circle again. Go back into edit. And then go back down to Skelly AR. And it's not there anymore. If I go back into custom, it's not marked. So I don't know if this is a bug on PC or not, but it definitely is on the PlayStation 4. Maybe even PS5, and possibly Xbox. Yeah. And then the next thing is like, I wonder if they fixed this. If we go to Charm, and the werewolf pack that came out gives you this 3-headed dog. Okay, they did fix it. Before, this 3-headed dog couldn't be placed. You'd hover over it, and there'd be nothing there where the dog is. As you can see, it changes now. But there'd be nothing there. And then when you selected it, it would say, like, Charm Equipped, but it would actually stay labeled as you wouldn't have one. Right? And it was like that literally all season last season. Literally a complete entire season. You like, when it came out all the way to, like, whatever this last update was, is how long it took them to fix that. So let's think of all that time. That's about a season long, guys, right? A whole season. Okay, and how long is a whole season? Well, about that long. 56, we'll say 56 days, 22 hours, and 3 minutes. Actually, a little bit longer. I think it's like about 69, like it's like 69 days. So this has been out for a little bit. But we'll say about around this time is actually probably a little bit later. We'll say maybe, we'll say 50 days. Exactly 50 days is, around that time it was when the pack came out. So we went literally a month and extra on the season, right? For our, 30 days is a month, 40, 50, it's 20 days after. So a month and 20 days we went without being able to apply this charm. And it's a charm that people paid for. I mean, it came in a pack that you had to pay COD points for. I mean, unless you bought the battle pass, grinded up the pass, spent like $10 to have 2,000 instead of 1,000. You only bought the 1,000, got the next 2,000, then decided, hey, I'll just spend 400 and buy this, right? Then you're not spending as much, but most people spent $20, right, on this pack. Because it was 2,400. Actually, no, it wasn't 2,400. It was a $40 pack. It was literally like $39.99. So you guys spent $40 on this pack, right? With this item that you could not use on your guns unless you were in Vanguard. Like, they worked in Vanguard, but they wouldn't work over here in Warzone. But most people play Warzone instead of Vanguard, so that kind of is a problem. But they went that entire month and 20 days and wouldn't fix it. But then people found a little camo glitch, right? Where you can apply any camo you want to any weapon. And that bitch got patched within, what, 2 weeks? Why would you patch something in 2 weeks when you can't fix an actual broken thing in the game in a month? And the camo glitch doesn't even really do anything to make someone play better. It just makes your gun look better. It's not like, oh, I apply like dark matter on this weapon and now it has Vanguard's 10 attachments and like fucking 400 damage per shot. It does not do that. Why would you patch something that everyone wants to be able to happen into the game, right? Which is being able to apply, we'll say, Dark Aether onto an M4A1, or Dark Aether onto something like an XM4, right? Well, I mean, XM4 can get the Dark Aether because it's fucking Black Ops Cold War. Okay, we'll say Dark Aether on an NZ41, right? People want to be able to do that type of stuff, right? It's a camo in the game. They brought the camo in with Cold War weapons into Warzone, right? And I mean, you still can only apply them to Cold War weapons, but why bring the camo in general if you can't apply it to the other weapons? See, all they would have to do, and literally it's this fucking simple, COD, fix the bugs and glitches that just apply camos, leave them alone, right? Leave it alone. It doesn't affect damage, doesn't affect recoil, leave it alone. Okay? But let's be subpar about what I'm saying, right? So everyone knows about the old, like, camouflage bug where, well, not bug, but glitch, where you could apply, like, Cold War camos or Vanguard camos to Modern Warfare weapons. Hence, I made a Vanguard Diamond version of this gun, and I gotta say, the Vanguard Diamond looks way better than this gun's regular Diamond, if there even is a regular Diamond. And I really don't know. I think it was like gold. Well, yeah, there's Diamond. It's gold, Diamond. Then you have that other camo, which I didn't really care for. I actually forget what it's called. But yeah, there was genuinely a thing where you could do that and bring it across. They patched that out in 2 weeks, but yet, like, a paid-for, like, weapon charm, right, that came in a $40 pack, no one could equip it for, like, a month and 20 days. I mean, to be honest, I would focus more on, if I'm patching something, to patch out that month and 20-day object that people are paying for to fix it, and leave the camo glitch alone. But instead, they patched the camo glitch, and then later patched out, like, literally after a month and 20 days, they patched out the paid-for object to make it usable, like it should have been in the first place. I'm actually starting to think, I see these little skits on YouTube where it's like, oh, this dude pretends to be like Activision developer. Oh, we see this dude cheating, and whatever. Or oh, there's this going on, whatever. Like I feel like that's what Activision's doing. And then when something actually comes along that needs fixing, they look at it and they're like, whatever. I actually kind of believe now that that's how they deal with it. Unless it's like, oh my god, you could put a camo on this gun, it does nothing, but you know what? We gotta patch that. Like, literally, that's how I feel. Like, it's ridiculously stupid. Yikes. But back to what I was saying, guys. We go back in again. You guys will see I put the camo on, and well, Skelly AR, it's no longer there again. I'll do it again right here in front of you guys, just as like a third time doing it. You can see at top right equipped. Nothing says unequipped. I can actually just keep going back. Go back in. Go back to Skelly AR. Back. Oh, click on it. Gunsmith. Thank you, game. You can see it's no longer equipped. Like, no matter how many times I do this, equipped, back, 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 back. Back one more time. We'll even go right here just to make sure. Back down to Skelly AR. Go back into Gunsmith. Back over to camos, and it's not there. Okay, it's bugged. And to be honest with you guys, this is the most headache version of the camo to get. Because I mean, it's there, it's, okay, so it's kind of easy, but it's kind of a headache. Because if you're someone who likes to get stuff done really quickly, you gotta be really good at the game for this part. Because to do it, this camo here, you have to play the new map, which is Resurgence only. It's not Plunder, only Resurgence. So with that said, let's be honest, guys. There's a lot of you out there that plays Resurgence, but there's people like me who play Plunder only, because I hate dying to cheaters and getting squad wiped because of it. Or dying because I put 30 rounds in someone, break armor only, and then whatever gun they use, they literally like 2-tap me. It'll show like 1 hit, 2 hit, I'm down. 3 hit, I'm dead. Like, for some reason it does that. And to be honest, I don't like Plunder. Well, not Plunder, but Battle Royales for that reason. It's no. I'm sorry, but Plunder's a way better game mode. If you die to something stupid or very bullshit in the game, you at least get to come back until the game actually ends. Not getting wiped. Sorry, guys, but that's retarded. I hate to say the R word like that, guys. I really do. But when Activision can't sit down and be like, oh, dude, this dude's literally glitching forward and being able to aim perfectly on someone's head or chest without missing a shot, that's not cheating. Like, when they do that, that's bull. I'm sorry, player movement does not glitch forward. I get a lot of, like, no lag. So you can see when I run around, people don't glitch forward on my screen. But you'll see in kill cam, they glitch forward, right? As in, they're speed hacking so fast that the game can't comprehend every step. So it only shows the first step, the 6th step, the 8th step, and the 12th. Not anything in between it in the kill cam, because they're moving that fast. Which is cheating, by the way, guys. They flipped on something for speed hacks and get to go real quick. Next thing is, like, their aim. So you can tell between someone who's good that will still miss their shots before lasering you, and then you have the dude that will laser you and miss nothing, right? You can tell between cheaters, guys. It's not that hard to do. If they can flick to you literally in like a matter of a second, beam you down to the point where you're screwed, go watch some streamers, bro. They don't. Even the pro team streamers, like people that actually play on pro teams, right? Even the better players of pro team don't even do that. They still potato a good amount of shots. They'll actually shoot like to the right of someone and then move their sight over to actually hit. They won't hit immediately all the time. Next, you can tell from like moving an aim to like their aim snapping. Like, to be honest, you can see on someone's screen if their crosshairs moving across from where they were to get to you to their crosshair is where it was to instantly on you. I mean, it's very easy to tell between a cheater, guys. Very easy. Now, I'm not going to say like sometimes, you know, you don't always snap to someone. I mean, it does happen, but it's not going to be persistent or consistently. It's going to be like you do it once, you potato pleb on one or two, probably do it again, you potato pleb on a couple, and then do it again. You don't do it again. You can tell between the cheaters. Because not even pro league teams are going to be able to hit 100% of their shot on 4 separate people 100% of the time. And also, you can also tell of cheaters because some of them have like really cheap cheats where you can see where they aim lock onto you. I mean, they literally lock right onto you, kill you, and then their screen will jump to another spot of where another player would be through that wall or another section of the map without them having to turn. You can tell between the cheaters, guys. It's not very hard to tell, and to be honest with you, this game is plagued with them. And when I say plagued, I mean every game now has at least 6 cheaters per game. At least in Plunder, because some of the cheaters are leaving Battle Royales and coming into Plunder a lot more for warm-ups, or even going in for late game. Maybe they're having a bad time in, like, you know, the other bit because their aimbot isn't helping when they have a pistol and the other dude has like a machine gun and the machine gun wins over a pistol, so they still get pissed over that and come over to Plunder, right? I mean, it does happen to cheaters, but I mean, not all the time. And I mean, some cheaters get walls so they can see where people are landing, so they land the opposite, but you guys get what I mean. There's going to be more cheaters in Plunder than there is in the other game mode, let's be honest. I can go into a game and I run into people who literally aim lock onto me every game in Plunder, compared to I've won a couple over in Fortune's Keep, because like, yes, I'd play like 3 or 4 games and there'd be one cheater in 3 or 4 games. I run into a cheater every game of Plunder. That's a yikes. That's the only downside to Plunder, is the cheaters. But if I died to a cheater, I mean, yes, I'm going to be a little upset about it, but I get to come back in and I don't have to worry about being wiped, as you would over in Fortune's Keep or any Battle Royale, right? That's why I don't play Battle Royales, guys. I mean, I'll do it every now and then, like new map comes out and maybe they have like a challenge, like these challenges here where you have to do them on the new map. I'll find the ones I like and go do it. But right now we're also running into more cheaters because of this challenge here and the new spot on the map we have now for the old map of Plunder. When I say old map, I don't mean the very first map that came out when the game came out. I mean the one we have now, I should say. Yeah, they brought Storage Town into it. And then now you have to get 100 kills in Storage Town to unlock this camo, and anyone who likes this camo in their gun, right, has to go do this challenge. And now cheaters going to be landing here that will just absolute wreck you, beam you. Maybe you're really good at flanking, so you come out with a flank and somehow that cheater just knows where you're pushing. I mean, you could go behind a mountain, right? Now, let's be honest. Not everyone's going to have the mind to flank right or left on someone. They're going to re-peek. 90% of the time, everyone re-peeks. May it be like they wait an extra second or so to make it seem like they're flanking, but they're going to re-peek. And with that said, how does the dude know that I'm flanking right or left? Let's set up a situation, okay? This dude's setting where he's head glitching, we'll say, the top part of Storage Town into the hill where I'm setting. He has 2 openings, one on the right, one on the left, right? I can go either way. I dip my head behind the hill. This hill's covered. You can't see me, okay? I can go left or I can go right. How do you obviously know I go right? I mean, in the kill cam, you do not pull out your heartbeat sensor, right? I'm far enough away, you're not going to hear my footsteps till I'm actually absolutely close onto you, and at that point, you're going to be potatoing a few shots, not hitting me. Which means you already had to know, you're already aiming on that section, and you're watching me through a wall. Okay? But, let's be honest behind that. That's what's probably going on, but I digress. You do not have a heartbeat sensor. You're not shooting a wall near me to have me proc up as the red outline, or hitting me that allows you to get the ping anymore. Right? I backed off enough, I'm long enough to where the ping disappears if you did hit me. Now I'm going right. How do you know? I'm going left. How do you know? You don't. Realistically, in that manner, I have the advantage. But somehow these guys just instantly know where I'm at. That's what I'm saying. Like, they are cheaters in this game, a lot of them, and 100% of the time, you're going to run into at least one in Plunder. 100% of the time, you're going to run into at least one. So, this game is plagued with them, and Activision is doing nothing. I'm sorry, yes, there's stims that allow you to run faster, but I'm pretty sure it's not the speed of where it breaknecks the game to the point where it can't register your steps. If I die by someone who absolutely uses a stim and slides, which is even faster than the running motion, the game can track that on a real player who does that. If I die to that, it actually shows there's no skipping. But then when I die to a hacker, they're skipping. Right. So the game can't register, oh, this dude's movement is faster than what this stim should do, ban. Or, oh wait, he's moving faster than the stim should do, I can't keep track. Let's switch off the damage he does, like it's supposed to, right? Let's also go about, like, people don't stare at a wall in video game. I mean, like, unless you're completely new, you're not going to stare at a wall, right? You're not going to walk up with your gun barrel looking at a wall and then just, like, shoot someone through it, right? Unless you see the dude run behind that wall, like physically seeing him through a window go from right to left, and then now you're trying to beam him through the wall, getting a wall bang. Unless that's going on, no one's going to be looking at a wall. No one's going to look over and be like, oh, there's a wall there. Oh my god, that's so beautiful. Wait, is that someone on the other side of it, literally like 200 meters from me? Let's go to it. No one's going to do that. Okay? I mean, like, yes, there's a mini-map. But let's be honest, if you're going to use a mini-map, no one goes in a mini-map, sees a red dot, points itself towards that red dot through a wall. Right? They're going to see the red dot, and then on their screen, they're either going to try to find a window or a door to leave a building that they're at, then find the opening to actually go out towards this other player, and then they're going to be looking in the direction of the player. They're not going to do it through a wall. I mean, unless the player's like absolutely like outside that wall, like the red dot pings like right next to that wall, they might flick over to make sure like, hey, maybe the dude fell down a ladder hatch or this. I mean, that does happen, but if the ping is like really far away, they're not gonna look at the wall, bro. Only a hacker will do that. Let's also go in depth with sound, right? You're not gonna hear someone 200 meters away. You're not going to hear them within 100 meters away. You're going to hear them within the 10 to 20 meter range. Okay? When they're absolutely on their side of the wall, or they're really close to the wall that you're at, is the only way you're going to hear them. You're not going to hear them 200 meters, bro. If I'm setting out at a rock really far away, and I'm sneaking up on you, you're not going to turn around. No. Next thing is, like, you can also tell a cheater by dude goes to run past the door you're at, stops mid-step going towards the direction that he was going to go, backs up and shoots you. And if you go back in the kill cam and you cannot see yourself and you know you were just standing there, you weren't moving, meaning no sound whatsoever, He never should have stopped, stepped back, and shot you. He should have actually just kept going through the door he was going to go to. Now, I get, like, rechecking, like, maybe, oh, wait, there's a door there. Going back and kind of walking back a little bit to get a clear kind of angle into the room a bit. But you're not going to walk back to actually scan all the way to the next wall or close up to the door. That's just not going to happen. Especially in a sense, the game is kind of, you've got to be pacey. If you're going to be in that building, you got to clear it. You got to step back, look, quickly move, and clear the other rooms. You're not going to literally go and analyze every crack on every wall. Just not going to happen. So with that said, you know he's got walls. He's somehow seen your red box through that wall as he's passing you, and now he's going to go recheck it. Next, I feel like Activision screwed the perk that makes you hidden to UAV, because you have to move. So with that said, if you're moving, what do you make? Sound, right? What does people like to do in this game? More than look at a mini-map. Sound whore. They like to listen for that sound. I'm sorry, as much as a lot of people would sit there and whine about being able to sit still and stay off the minimap is overpowered, but that's how I feel it should be. Plus, a sniper is not going to move 24/7. Alright, if you're going to be a sniper, they're actually trained to piss on themselves in the field. And literally, like, lay in one spot for 3 days watching one target before they even take one shot, right? And if they have to go to the bathroom, I know this is gross, but they're not going to get up and go to a porta potty or a hole in the ground. The pants they're wearing is their bathroom. You got to shit, that's your bathroom. That's your fucking grown man's diaper. That's where your piss and shit's going to be. In your grown man's pants and diaper, bruh. No. You're not getting up. Okay? So, next thing is, glint doesn't happen 24/7 in real life. Okay? Go grab yourself a BB gun and grab a sniper scope and mount it on a BB gun if you're a kid, because your mom's probably not gonna buy you an AR-15, bro, or like some actual militarized weapon. So with that said, a BB gun is suffice, and then buy a real scope, like a real sniper scope, right, and mount it to the BB gun, and have your friend walk away from you a little bit and ADS down it, right? You're not gonna have glint. The way glint works off of any sniper in real life is the placement of your scope has to literally be directly to the point of where the sun can ricochet off your lens and direct back out. And that's not going to be 24/7, guys. That's literally like very rare and very often that ever happens. When you actually are sniping, you're not going to have glint, but maybe like 10% of the time you scope in your weapon. And that's even just if it's 10%. So I think Call of Duty should actually make, like, the sun is right here in the middle of the sky, right? But don't glint it every time. Or at least make a perk that completely conceals your glint. And I don't mean for like 2 seconds. I mean literally conceals it. Forever. Go back to how snipers used to be in Modern Warfare 2. No glint. Much better. Right? Because nowadays people know, like, hey, the sniper's over there. You know why? It's not because they're actually game sense. It's because of the glint. They literally see a bright-ass flashlight staring at them. And that's why a lot of people remove sniper scopes. I mean, the best scope you can use for longer range, they remove. And add on a better scope that does not, what? Give glint. Especially, like, if you take a look at my snipers, right, guys? Like, hold on, let me actually go find a sniper. I don't think I have one posted up there at all. Oh, yeah, that's a... I named it no recoil, but, I mean, they nerfed it. It has recoil now, a little bit, but still controllable. But let me go grab you guys a sniper right quick. Let me just save this modification right quick. We'll just update the modification, which is my Zilla Burst, by the way. And we're going to go grab a sniper rifle. So when you see a sniper, I mean, right now the 3-line is probably the best that people are going to tell you is the best sniper in the game. Be that as it may, I don't like it. I like either the KR 98K or the Type 99, just because of the fact, like, you know, Kong NTS here. And if I go down to the KR, this one, I have the Ore, right? Or even the Colossus, or even my Dark Owl, right? And I got the D50 here, which is that. I also have the DE50 modded, which is not really modded. It's just has the. Notice the scope there, right? Here's the regular sniper scope. Here's my scope. Any difference? A big fat one. Because I use the SVT40, and they re-brought that back now because I guess people whined about it. Optic glint visible to enemies. This actually never used to have, like, it had glint and then they removed it. Like, they removed that optic glint is visible to enemies and then made it so that there's no glint anymore. But I guess people whined about it, so they brought it back. Because I used to use it on a lot of other weapons, especially like the bar here, which you can see. Okay, so the ARs don't get the optic glint. It's just the snipers. All right, that's good to know. But you can see I put it on that. But I do feel like now that they brought that back, I'm literally gonna be changing that a little bit to a better sniper scope now. And you can see it's not modded. It's got all that except for the rear grip. It's the only thing it's actually no, it is modded. What grip does it have? Strife angled grip. Oh no, that's not the rear. VDD. Oh, the 16mm Oshi, is that what it is? Hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's the 8th one. How did I get that to O? SD silencer. No, because that's up there. Uh-oh. What's the icon for the grip then on this? Because that's that. We have driller. We have fully loaded. Okay. 3-round mag. FMJ. Whoops. FMJ. Got the angled. So yeah, 10's up there. Okay. Let's see. Yes, yes. Ah, the VDD 98. Nope. That's up there too. Okay, then what is holding this position? Hold up. Let's see. Let's say I wanted this. Okay. Weird that something is blocking that. Oh, maybe it's the... Oh, because there's the FMJ. So what's blocking my rear grip? I may never know. Or maybe it's just bugged. Oh well. It says 10 to 10 attachments though. Okay, let's choose something. 3 rounds. I know the silencer's there, because there it is. Weird. I don't know what's blocking it. Oh well, it's fine. But as we know, we're gonna go change this, guys. From this to something like maybe that. Or even this, so it doesn't have the, I'm not gonna go to that. Not that either. Oh. Nope. Okay, we're gonna go to this. Okay. So now I actually have at least somewhat of a crosshair to use. I actually quite like that one, but we'll go with this. Okay. And update. Because no one, and I mean literally no one, wants to have sniper glint. Okay, that's why I'm fixing that. But let's be honest, like, we don't use sniper scopes or anything that says it gives us glint for the fact we don't want it. So that's my biggest pet peeve about COD or even like any other game is they want to make it have glint. And that is just a big nope. And then like, honestly, UGM is fine for an LMG, but it's literally a mix between the MG42's fire rate and recoil pattern, and then it has like the Whitley's barrel, I think. Yeah, the Whitley's barrel. And then we're talking about like maybe the MG42's like stock kind of idea here, just extended outwards. Like they took the Brennan MG42 and turned it into like a metal stock. And then just shaved off some of the parts, or they used another part from another gun. Like, instead of coming up with guns that are different, they've been adding guns in here that's exactly the same as other guns. Like, to be honest, the Marco 5 here, not a new gun. Not in my opinion, it's not new. Like, this at least is somewhat new, but they had it based off an actual, like, World War II idea, right? So I like that. But this, not new. Nowhere near it. Nope. Do you know what gun that reminds me of? Nope. Where is it? Oh, it's probably up. Yep, right here. Literally this gun. This one. Just instead of like a mag fed to the bottom, it's mag fed in front. And then they added an extended barrel onto it. That's all they did. Extend out the barrel. And then added like a stock on the end. That's all they did. Literally, look at that. And then picture that. Literally the same gun. Same one. They couldn't come up with their own ideas. They just reused ideas. It's not the only gun they done it to either. I mean, let's be honest. Do you guys not see what I see in that? This is an assault rifle, literally based off of this gun here. Based off of this one. Right here. Literally the Thompson. Just an assault rifle variant of it. Mag fed, same way the Thompson is. Pull the grip closer like a pistol grip. Leave the regular Thompson outline. Stock is exactly the same as basically the Thompson. Just shave some off. Barrel up here, let's throw on like a freaking, you know, that, same there, right? No change to it. It's done. Cooper literally is that. That's what I'm saying. COD just does, they just gave up on their game, it feels like. Right, you have all these different ones till you start slapping in the new DLC weapons, which are basically modified variants of other weapons. And then just brought to another class. Apart from this one, I like this one. But, again, it's still basically the same as the G43. Right? Oh, no. I mean, yeah and no. You can see the Gruer, like, look at the ping and the ping. And then the, so what they done was they made a mix between the SVT and the Gruer to make this. Like, it's literally just the same basic guns, just modified or combined as, like, multiple guns combined into one. Instead of, like, making a whole new gun. Like, what they could have done here for a new sniper rifle, right? Um, I mean, I like the anti-tank. That's good. That's good. See? Snipers are at least... Ooh, I'm bugged. As you guys can see. I'm hovering over this, and it wants to show this. Hold on. Let's refresh the game for a minute. And while we do that, 3-line basically is like a really good sniper, but it reminds me of like... If you look at them, you can see they're basically nearly the same, apart from this one's smaller and is mag-fed compared to the KR98's. Like, you bolt it back, you place the bullets in, then you bolt it forward, and then you just, you know, bolt it between your shots. It's not a semi-automatic or a bolty mag-fed. But if you look at the pictures without looking at the gun, look at the stock, right? Basically the same, apart from the KR98 stock has, like, it looks like dimples in it. Like, you know, you can see the little gray dimples. The scope height is actually nearly the same. It's just a little higher. The trigger here, apart from having the mag attached to it, is exactly the same as the KR98. Like, come on, guys. I get a lot of rifles will look the same because they could have the same maker, so they just change up the model and then change a tad bit on the design, but leave the design kind of being the same. But you guys are getting what I'm saying here. And I mean, they could even add in a new melee to Vanguard. I get melee is not used a lot, but well, let's be honest, bro. From the start of the game to like right now, right, we're like 2-3 seasons into Vanguard, and we're stuck with just a shield still. Okay. I mean, they do have melees, I think, like in secondary, like right here if you remove overkill. But let's be honest, like, I think melee should be something that a shield shouldn't be stuck to here on primary. I think the swords should be here too, because like some people like to run melee only. So if you're forcing them to have to put a riot shield on and then run a melee in secondary, that's pissing me off as a gamer. Because now if I run a melee, let's say I run like a gun and a melee. Let's say like I'm working on a gun to get it gold, but maybe I'm out of ammo, so I switch over. And I'm like, hey, you know what? Let's try to get some melee kills in, right? Have you ever tried to kill a dude with a riot shield on his back as a melee? I can tell you it's doable, but it's stupid. Because he can be facing you, the shield on his back, and he's facing you, and you swing your knife, and sometimes it'll still say you hit the fucking shield instead of him. I'm sorry, but that's stupid. Or he could be laying down, and you run up in a crouch position where you can still punch him in the face in real life, but it says you hit the shield. And he gets to knife your feet or shoot you because of the riot shield on his back. Like, I don't know, game devs. I don't know. I still think the riot shield needs some more nerfs to it. One, it's not even a full shield. If they're standing, you shoot them in the leg. So if they're laying down and I knife and I'm near the head, I should get that headshot with a knife, bro. Because no one's going to be like, on the riot shield in real life. Like, let's be honest. If I'm looking at someone, right, and I see this shield on his back and he's laying down, the parts I'm going to go for is his mouth, his nose, his eyes, his head, his throat. I'm not going to go for his back. Okay? I'm just not. Now, I get if I sneak up on him and I'm able to, like, raise the shield up and put a knife into his throat, that'd be a good kill animation. But let's be honest, though, behind it, guys. I think the riot shield is too OP. Way too OP. They need to be a counter to it. Like if you get up close and you melee that riot shield, realistically you can put your hand on the top of it and yank it away. You can put your hand on the side of it near the shield user and push the opposite direction to remove some of its balance. So I think if you're up close and you're meleeing a riot shield, you should have the option to like rip his shield away and put like you know, walk off and you hold it like you do when you're at someone's back. You hold the knife button, and he has a chance at like grabbing the shield, moving it, and putting the knife into his like his stomach or throat, and like actually doing some type of kill move. So it forces riot shields to be where they should be, not close. I mean, riot shields are, well, it's a combat shield, but riot shields are made for like melee, like kind of people getting up close and just trying to swing a weapon. Then yeah, I could see the riot shield being there, and usually you have a whole line of them so people can't like clump up and grab the shield. I mean, they still can, but it's harder because if they try to grab any of the sides of the shield, the other cops are going to be literally just taking their shield and then like breaking your wrist. So you have to grab towards the top. But realistically, you know, a lot of people aren't thinking in that mindset, but let's be honest, a riot shield is actually a worst case scenario for point blank. Now, I see a combat shield being okay, but it's mainly used because it's bulletproof in game. It should be used at a distance to deter people from wanting to shoot. But if the dude is pushing close, yes, you can hit with a riot shield. But do I think it should one tap as a knife does? That's a big nope. I'm sorry guys, but no. I mean, hardcore still should not one tap with that riot shield. Realistically, you can put your hands in the way of a shield and you're going to be taking the impact on your arms, your hands, or any extremity you put in front of the shield is going to take the impact. And shields aren't, I mean, unless they add spikes to it, which you can see this one only has nuts and bolts kind of sticking out. I mean, yeah, that's going to hurt and break bones, but is that necessarily going to kill me at the end of the day? Probably not. I can throw my hands up, have them break bones in my arm and hand, and keep doing that. I mean, yeah, it's going to hurt like a bitch, but I mean, he's necessarily not going to kill me unless he somehow gets me on the ground and uses like the bottom sides or the top of the shield to kind of hit in and break bones in my chest or throat. And even then, I can still use my arms till they're completely like snapped in half. So he's still going to be swinging 3-4 times before being able to kill. So with that said, is a riot shield a weapon? Yes, but should it be a kill weapon in Call of Duty on a fast kill like a knife does? No. I think in core it should be 4 bashes, and in hardcore it should be 2. Yes, that would still leave it kind of overpowered because the shield's in your way, you're not able to shoot the dude. And I think even with guns, you should still get a kill move on a riot shield at point blank. Have them play back, not close. For that reason, because again, you can take a pistol, grab the shield, rip it to the side, put the pistol at the user, and fire. Right? Realistically. So a riot shield shouldn't be all aggressive and forward. He actually should be within medium range, blocking up a doorway. Right? Maybe being like a piece of cover that someone can set behind, stand up and shoot over, and get back down behind so he doesn't take the flak of the bullets coming at him. That's how I feel a riot shield should be played. It shouldn't be this aggressiveness like pull it out, run up on someone, and then turn to a melee and start bashing. Like, to be honest, that riot shield out, you're more open to be hurt than hurt someone. Because imagine this, pick up a, we'll say like, take cardboard, right? I mean, like, don't actually shoot at the cardboard, because you're probably still going to get hit by the BB or the bullet. But take some straps.
What is the Camo Bug?
Hold on. What's the Camo Bug? Some of the weapons, well, not some weapons. It's one weapon, it doesn't accept the thing. I've already went over it, so when this uploads as a video, it'll be there at the first, but I'll go ahead and go over it again. So the new SMG here will not accept the camo. It just will not. I'll actually show you. Hold on. What loadout I'm on. We'll go to Skelly AR so I can remember it. You can see here that it doesn't have the camo. If I go to camouflage, I go to the event camo, which is the false prospector, and I click onto it. And I go out and come back over to right here, and I go back in. I can go back to the Skelly AR, and the camo is no longer there. I can actually go right back in again, camouflage, go back over event, click on it. You can see it's equipped. I didn't unequip it. I'm just hitting back. Go back in. Go back to Skelly AR. And it's not there. See, that's the glitch. I already showed that at the first, but I'll show it here too again if you guys come in a little bit late.
That's weird. This game is too old for bugs.
Way too old. That's not the only bug it was around. There's actually a bug that's been around for about a month and 20 days, which they did finally patch out after a month and 20 days. But I also went over that at the first too, but I'll actually kind of tell you what it was. So if you don't remember, there's a pack in the store. I call it the werewolf bundle, but I forget what the actual bundle is called, but it comes with the, I'll actually show you the gun variant right quick. SMG, we go to the Amagura 4T3, we go to the Armory, and it comes with this one, the Gatekeeper. It comes with the werewolf charm. Well, not werewolf charm. It comes with a 3-headed dog charm, and for a month and 20 days, you could not use it. Literally, you paid $40 for this pack to run this, and then say you wanted to run the other thing. If you went into charms and tried to equip it, it would say that your equipped charm is none, and then it would actually say, like, this charm is equipped, but then it would actually have no charm, and then the circle to tell you what charm is equipped would still be on none. And then you went in game, it would not be there. And it stayed this way for the entire season, right? From when it came out, which is 1 month and 20 days is how long that was. And they done nothing about it.
That's stupid. Wish the COD games weren't so buggy.
Right? That's the same with me, man. And then, like, their new anti-cheat, I really question. Well, I don't think I should question the anti-cheat. I should be questioning COD. Because knowing the anti-cheat cheat's developer, which wasn't COD, they paid for the anti-cheat, is a developer that other games on Steam use if you ever play on computer. Their games don't run into as many cheaters, and it's all because of, I think, what COD does is when they bought the anti-cheat and downloaded the software for it and implemented it, it has a memory cache, and I think what COD does is when they update their game, they actually just go into that memory cache and delete the memory and reset it, so that way the anti-cheat has to relearn all this stuff again, and then they delete it, and then relearn it again, and then delete it, and it doesn't learn anything how it's supposed to be done. That's how I feel about COD's anti-cheat. Is Call of Duty themselves is deleting the memory cache to the anti-cheat, so it's not actually stopping any of the cheaters, because they probably have cheaters that they're setting on payroll from, meaning, like, you know, the cheater pays them. And that's not good as a game developer. They should actually be deterring cheats, not accepting money from them and allowing them to continue. Because I can run in and play Plunder, and I run into one cheater every game of Plunder. 100% of the time, I always find one. Compared to Battle Royales, it's like every 3 or 4 games it happens, but there's a lot more in Plunder. And I like Plunder because I don't like dying to stupid stuff or cheaters in the other game mode and being wiped because of it. And then another point I would like to cover, and there's people out there who agree, I don't know if you will or won't, but that is the whole, like, system of this gun is meta. Sorry, bro, but I don't think specific guns should hold the meta. Every gun should be equal. There shouldn't be this gun is better than that one. It should be all equal. What I mean by that is, like, we'll take the STG, for instance. If it kills in 4 hits, then we'll take, we'll say the NZ41 should kill in 4 hits. And then if those kill in 4 hits, then the Itra Burst should kill in 4 hits. And then the, you know, we'll say the Volk should kill in 4 hits. The S44 should kill in 4 hits. This way, there's no meta to the game. Everyone should comfortably play with the gun that they like. So, for instance, let's say I liked, I don't know, let's see here, what gun would I like in this? Let's say that I liked the automation, because let's say I liked the Steamer bundle, right, which is this bundle. Let's say I liked that one. Then that should kill in 4 hits. It should be just as equal to the STG. But now I do believe in, like, class balancing. So, like, an SMG shouldn't hit as hard as an assault rifle shouldn't hit as hard as an LMG, But then also believe in shotguns. Like, I get there's slugs out there, guys, but to be honest, like, I feel like a shotgun in its main useful purpose, which everyone gets, which is called buckshot, is a close range weapon. It's made for closer ranges than an SMG and AR, so they should be used in close range. I should not be able to snipe with them, and I don't feel like they should be done in, like, long-range situations either of what I feel is long range. They should be used more of like clearing a house or an indoor situation, not like shooting across the cemetery situation. Alright, but I digress. Like, an AR shouldn't be better than a sniper at long distance because, well, sniper is made for a long distance shot. With that said, if an AR kills, we'll say, like 6 shots at most long range, the sniper rifle should kill in about one at long range. No 2, just 1. Because most rifles in here aren't semi-automatic like the anti-tank rifle here. 1, 2, 3 rifles here, bolty. Meaning you have to bolt in between shots. And if someone's pushing up to you, I should not hit 1 to break armor and have to go for a second. It should be an instant down no matter what and no matter the range. Because again, yes, people are going to whine over that. Because snipers are too powerful. We'll just use a sniper rifle here. It's meta. But let's be honest. What's the point of a sniper? Right? And you can see it says immediately lethal almost anywhere on the body. But I don't feel like that's actually lethal at all. Because, like, I mean, unless you're already low, is that, like, if you're a machine gunner, you already have low health or you have no armor, you're going to go down. But if you have full armor on, whoever's using this sniper is at a major disadvantage. Because they're going to hit you, unless it's a headshot, they're going to hit you and just break armor. So with that said, all you have to do is just spray them down. Get one of your laser beams, as I like to call it, and just spray them and the sniper's dead. Unfair to any sniper in the game. A sniper should down even at max armor and to the chest as 1 hit. This way, gunners don't outshoot a sniper with a simple AR build. When I say simple, I mean a beamer build. A sniper rifle is made for the distance, an AR is not. An AR is made for more like, yes, some long-range situations, but not all. What do I mean by that is if you're on one building and another dude's like on another one and it's really far away, I should not be able to down or beam someone with an AR. I should have to switch to a sniper. That's all I'm saying. Because that distance, I feel like the bullet drop should be way more on ARs. But it's just not. And I mean, it's almost the same with some SMGs, and that's why hackers are able to like take SMGs and ARs or LMGs and beam someone at a sniper's distance with cheats. That could be another way to deter people from cheating at long distance shots. Add more bullet drop to the ARs, shotguns, SMGs, and LMGs, right? This way, if they're at a sniper's distance away, no matter the barrel you're using, that thing's going to miss at a dead-on shot because you're going to have to aim up more. That's all I'm saying. I mean, yes, they could later on be like, okay, you only need to use this part of the scope, and then they put in the cheat system to use this part and go back to beaming, but that deters them a little bit of ways because most of the time at that point, cheaters are just going to want to like get close to you and beam you from the distance the AR can hit you from. And while they're doing that, snipe them. Right? Just snipe them. And then another thing I wish COD would do, which a lot of you guys are going to hate me over, is nerf the stim. Okay? The stim has 2 abilities. Not 1, but 2. Okay? I mean, in regular Modern Warfare, it only has 1. But over here in Warzone, I don't know why it's different, but the stim has 2 abilities. 2. I shit you not, 2. Okay, think about it. How fast do you run with your weapon without stim? Now stim up. Now how fast do you run? Okay? It gives you literally speed hacks. Okay? Oh, but that's not all, my boys. It heals you. Your entire health, no matter where you're setting out on health. You stem up, it takes, I think, like 0.10 of a second, and you're healing and you're going to go to max health. You literally can get max health and speed from a stem. Now tell me any other thing in this game that does two things like that. None? Just the stem? I'm right there with you, boys. 2 OP. Either make it heal and do not give speed hacks, or give it speed hacks but no heals. One or the other. That's where it should be. And then if people want to have heals or stem to be able to run fast, make 2 different versions of it, right? But you can only choose one of them. Give off the stem, which is health, or the speed stem, which is speed only, right? Because all they would have to do, not joking guys, for this one here, easy, right? A lot of people love to use this one object, this, right? Okay, it says refreshes tactile sprint, so it actually does 3 things. You get to run fast, refreshes your tactile sprint so you actually can sprint even faster, and then heals your wounds. It actually does 3. Hold on. Decoy, oh, only fakes enemy gunfire. Gas grenade, oh, just makes a cloud of gas that makes people cough, and blurred vision and that, which yes, seems like it does multiple things, but really it's just all wrapped into one. Slows you down, blurs your vision, makes you cough. Okay, you can say that's 3 things, so the stem should have 3 things. No. This isn't giving health to me, though. This isn't blinding you, making you do this and that, and then giving me health and allowing me to run faster. See, that would be 3 things in that. That's only one thing. Because if you think about it, if you're coughing, your vision's basically going to be kind of blurred in real life, because if you're coughing real heavy, your head is bobbing, and you're going to be tearing up. So, I mean, that's basically just one thing all into that. And then the slowed movement, I mean, I kind of feel like shouldn't happen. You should be able to move just the same speed for the fact of, like, you know, you're coughing, but even when you're coughing, your mouth's covered. I mean, it's not like you threw an ankle weight on your legs. I mean, I kind of see that being kind of broken, but kind of not really, because not a lot of people use it. I mean, I do. I love the grenade, but I've been more of going over the stun, which is what? Oh, just movement and aiming. Now, I feel like this doesn't work all the time, especially on cheaters, because I have people, like, if I get hit by it, my movement goes to literally like I'm a slug, and then if I try looking around, even on like 2020 look speed, it feels like I'm moving at like a slug speed as well. But then when I see like mouse and key cheaters, I wouldn't say mouse and key is the cheat, I'm just saying like people on mouse and key that cheat with like mod menus and stuff, somehow they get to flick around no matter what. I'm literally a 90-degree angle to their right, it's right there. Like, it just makes no sense to me. But I still kind of use it. Smoke grenade only blinds the enemy, but I mean, if they're cheating, they get the wall hacks. I mean, it doesn't really blind them. Pointless. Smoke grenade only makes a cloud of smoke that blocks the vision unless they're using thermals. Snapshot grenade, you throw it, it briefly provides a glimpse of the enemy through the wall, so you can see which way they're running and stuff. But I mean, if they get hit by it, I mean, it's up to you to big brain it. They could run the opposite direction, or they could just fake you. They could start running one way, right? In that, and then run back to the right. Wait for a minute on the right side to make you think they're peeking right, and run back out to the left. So, I mean, some people can be smart that way. But then, like, you got the heartbeat sensor, which actually is kind of a nerf and a buff at the same time. I feel like they shouldn't really have had this. But, I mean, like, you're supposed to be able to block it with a certain perk, but it only blocks if you're moving, which, again, by then, it ain't the heartbeat sensor they're going to be using. They're going to be hearing the of your feet. So, I mean, kind of doesn't really block shit, because now they don't see you, but they hear you. Be honest behind that. But again, the stem literally now does 4 functions. You tackle sprint, you use that up. Use a stem, you got your tackle sprint back. Wait, there's more. you get to move faster. I don't mean just tactical sprint faster. I mean it literally gives you speed hacks. Like, you can see how fast you run, stem up, see how fast you run then, especially on the tactical sprint. Oh, and then let's take demons, for instance, like people that slide around everywhere and skate. Slide with it. And make like a max movement speed build of a weapon that you see streamers use, right? And then stem up and slide with it. It's broken. Okay? Then let's go over the next thing. Oh, that's right. It basically gives you health. And to be honest with you, this health stem is really broken because, well, speed hack and health. Don't believe me? Do I have a class with it? Yeah, I do. It's this one. Okay, so it's my max movement one. Okay? And that one. Okay, you guys can see I only use it twice. I don't like to, like, abuse it, but I'm going to start up a party, guys, so I'm not, like, annoying the other people in the game. And then I will, you know, show you guys this. You're going to get a blue screen for a minute. Oh, I got to go find my party. Oh, wait, why is it not letting me do a party through this? It usually does. Wait, I'm already in a party. No. Okay, there we go. We'll do a closed party. And, I'm gonna show you. And why not? My boy Dragon. I'm starting to party with. Okay, now with that said, let's just pop over into. I'm still in game chat. Oh yeah, Predator's party. There we go. Now I won't be annoying anyone else. Golden Plunder. And make sure I still have the full-on max movement build for this, because I might have changed something around on it when I was doing some stuff earlier. Let's see, not that, this. Okay, movement speed. That's fire rate. I mean, I could go with this. You know what? Movement speed again. Definitely max movement. Okay, recoil booster. I'll keep on that. That's good. Lengthened. Taped is going to be the movement speed. Frenzy here. Let's go with. I have to do frenzied. And then quick is going to be movement speed again. There we go. Max movement version of this weapon. Alongside what? A stem that we're going to use. I'm going to show you guys like the movement speed I get it first and kind of run around with it for like a second or so. So this way you guys can like actually get that in your mind. Your eyes can like catch up to the movement speed. And then I'm going to break it by using a stem. I mean, in a way that kind of seems like ASMR because I'm setting a pattern and then breaking it, but I digress. I wanted to burp when I was doing that. A burp, somebody stop me. A napkin. But when I drink, I can actually wipe my face.
Practice while you can. You'll be entering the field in a bit.
Max movement. This is supposed to be max movement and fire rate, but here you go, guys. This is how fast I move without a stem. Okay. Now it's time to break that. Let's stem up. You guys can see I can move much faster with this. Oh, and by the way, guys, this is what the ammo looks like. And you guys can see it almost has no recoil as well. So, max movement version of this is insane. And then being able to stem up and move as fast as that is even more insane. I'm not going to be like no demon breaking legs and breaking necks this game. I mean, I do try, but I'm terrible at it. Because I still also got to learn how to slide cancel completely properly. I mean, I got some of the slide cancels down, and I mean, I have broken people's necks before, but I haven't got it to the point where I can literally just, like, back and forth slide cancel instantly. Like you get to see some people do. And I don't understand it, because you have to double sprint, slide. And sometimes the game just doesn't always want to slide properly. You go into a crouch instead of a slide. Especially if you're trying to do the double back and forth that you see people do. But no, it's insane. And I'll show you that with the actual, like, house setup here of how insane, like, a stim movement can be. I mean, I'm probably gonna potato on a guy and die, but... Let's get in here. Stim up.
Enemy soldier nearby.
Like you guys can see, I'm literally just like...
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Painting targets, airstrikes are
I'm gonna let you guys in the secret.
Strike inbound.
See, it doesn't always want to slide. It wants to fucking crouch sometimes. That's the only reason I died there is because I slid, but the game wanted to say crouch. Only reason I died. I mean, yeah, I didn't shoot back, but I mean, like, I already had broken armor and low health. I'm not going to try to take the fight on, like, low health like that. But let's be honest, it's broken, right? The stim is broken. You can see I get movement speed added. I mean, if I'm being shot, I can stim up and literally gain most of my health back from when he's shooting me. As long as I get behind something, my health is back, and I can slide back out with movement speed and take the combat. They just really broke that way too much, I feel like. One or the other, COD, not both. I mean, yes, that would change up a lot of the meta and playstyle, but I don't think the meta and playstyle should be based around a stim. It should be based around actual, like, skill. Like, I already move kind of quick with the proper setup with this. As you guys can see, I can just get in and out real quick to places. Right? I can do like this, and it's really quick. But I can break that even further with that object right there. Medical syringe. Okay? Like, if I go through this, you guys will see I can do like this. Say this is a guy in that tower. Stem up. He probably had a hard time hitting me. If there was one up there. Okay. Team, I don't know where we're going, but okay, I'm coming. Okay, shut up, team. I'm here. Jesus. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to go over that to show you guys, like, stims are broken. I mean, I'm definitely not good with them, but throw them in the right hands of, like, a mouse and key user. I'm sorry, but that's a big nopey. Oh my god, he's just gonna keep fucking honking until I get in. What if I don't want to be in here, bro? Wait, go pick green up. Why are you picking me up, bro?
Contract time expired.
I'm getting out of this, bro, before I get blown up by a fucking rocket, bro.
Enemy soldier nearby.
Oh, I'm so dead here. He just landed in right here. Wait, how'd he hit me? Hold on. That's not even on me, but okay, game. That's another thing that COD can't get right. It's like fucking Rainbow Six Siege, like ghost shots again, where you actually shoot someone where they were and you hit them instead of where they are. Because if you've seen in the kill cam, right, I walked to the left. I went behind both boxes, but he shot the corner of the box and still hit me, even though I was like more to the left. Mind blown. I mean, I get like the game can't always be correct, but a game should never be that off. Okay? Like, if I'm standing in this door... Wait, hold on. If I'm standing in this doorway, he should not be shooting me like this. He should be like this, or even like here, right? Not like this. That's my biggest thing. You can see with the movement, like I didn't stem up like I should have. I should have just stemmed and then outplayed by stem, but you know what? I'm not a pussy. And like half of these guys are. No offense to a lot of people, but if you gotta stem up and take a play, you're actually not good, because you're actually abusing the stem. You're not actually using it how I feel it should be used. The way I feel it should be used, yes, it should heal you in a gunfight, but it shouldn't be immediate. Because it happens immediately, I don't like it. Real life, if you take medicine, that shit's not hitting you instantly. That has to go through your system. So when you stim something through your blood, it still has to go through your system before you feel the effect. It's not going to be instant. How the game portrays it to be. So I think that should have a little bit of realism. Not full realism. It shouldn't take like 10 minutes to do it. It should take like 12 seconds. And then the stim activates, right? It should be something around that area. Like 10 to 12 seconds, and then you gain your health. That way you're not like, oh, I'm low. Okay, go take the fight. Like that. No, it shouldn't be like that, bro. No. And secondhand, if you're getting hit by a bullet, that's creating a hole. What's a stim going to do to that hole? Nothing. It's probably going to run out the hole, and the stim's no longer in your body. If that's the point of what the stim's supposed to do, is heal you. You should actually have to do something more along the lines of what Far Cry does, and actually, like, heal up. Like, pull something out, stitch, bandage, you know, something like that. I mean, yeah, that's going a little too much into realism, but I don't think a stim should insta-heal someone back to max health and they can take a gunfight while you're probably already been hit a little bit and probably not thinking to stim up because they probably hit you a couple times and just, like, broke some of your armor. Because most of the gunfights are won now by just stims. What was that? Hold up. I think the radar jammer should be a kill streak, not that. Because now let's say, like, instead of this ammo box, well, this armor box, let's say it's an ammo box. Let's say I'm running low on ammo, right? Hold up. Let's see if I can't get another one out of this right quick. No, I can't. Alright. Where did I drop that again? It was like, hold on. I went through here. Where did I put that down at again? I'm looking for the stairwell. Here it is. I think, right? I put it like down here, didn't I? Like right... No. I actually totally forgot where this box was that I put it at. Oh boy. Alright, but... Oh, there it is. I put it right here somewhere. Yeah, right there. It broke. Literally only lasted that long. But to be honest, like on top of that timer, like you can see that was pretty quick. If you throw an ammo box or an armor box, because it's also the LR thing, it breaks. So you better have someone that has one of those on him, your other teammate running an armor box, and another one running ammo. That's just all I can say. Like, it's just kind of weird to me how they make a game so badly. Right? Oh, I'm such a potato right now. But, there we go. Oh, that's probably just the gondola I was seeing. Let it go down the hill, buddy. I don't use trucks, cars, or vehicles. That's kind of stupid to do. With a low P, too. I kind of wonder, are you able to kill your own team with a truck? Like, I know you can't just flat out run them over because you just push them out of the way. But let's say your teammate's on a ladder, right? Climbing, and you smack him while he's climbing a ladder. Because that can't push you unless it pushes you up. That'd be more pushing you into an object. So, I mean, like, would you glitch into the barrier or would you die? That's kind of my question now. I don't think I've seen anyone try that ever. But yeah, to let you guys in on, like, the biggest secret, I do feel like they need to nerf the stims, though. Make it hill only. Don't let it do that. Actually, if you guys didn't know... I hate it when it does that. I'm looking at the kill streak and it picks a weapon up. But you can call in 2 different strikes. I think get up to, like, 3 of them. So you can literally call one, and then call the other one halfway through the strike, and literally have the strike seem continuous on an enemy. If you guys didn't know that is possible. I mean, I don't see why you would do it. I mean, unless you're, like, striking a house, you know, enemies at, you throw a second strike onto it so your team can push. But, I mean, plausible, I don't know. I don't think anyone would actually just do it to do it. Let's use one of these. Can I get it down the ladder? Nope. I wanted to see if I could hit it here. Ooh, and make it drop like right here at the ladder to have this fall down that ladder. That'd be kind of cool, but eh. So to show you guys this, like, say I wanted to airstrike something, like, for instance, we'll say, let's cause a bomb run onto that building down there. Do that, grab this, go over to kill streak, grab the cluster, grab out this, pop down, hit it again, pop over, and you can do it again and again and again if you wanted, but as you can see, like, we don't get to see anything from here, but we know that it should be dropping down there. Let's do it again. Right? Oh, kill streak jammed. Oh yeah, it's because the radar jammer I have right now that someone just deployed on me. And he's up here.
Targeting an enemy.
Come on, jammer. I don't know how far I gotta go to get outside this jam, but... Okay, I'm outside of it.
Airstrike, ready when you are.
This is Phoenix 3. Strike inbound.
Those guys are gonna hate me, dude.
Enemy advanced UAV overhead.
Was not expecting a kill from it, but...
Good effect on target.
I mean... Oh. There's a guy over here. Up here at this.
Tracking him.
I heard the gunshots, but he's not shooting anymore, sadly. I wonder if he's right here, can I bait him?
Contract failed. Your time ran out.
Hold up, I got an idea. Oh, that's a redeploy. I'm so stupid, dude. Where was he? I heard the gunshot over here somewhere. Hold on, wait for it. No, he's not in here. Was he further down? He might have been like right here and repelled down. Oh well, my team is like Storage Town. So, let's parachute towards Storage Town, see how close I can get to it. I'm probably gonna get beamed out of the sky, but you know what? At this point, I don't care.
Move to the target area. You don't have all day.
Oh, and they're doing like supply runs and stuff. I mean, like, it's good for money, but I care less for the money. I care more for kills than I do the cash in the game, to be honest. Just for the fact of, like, whenever you reach the 5 mil counter now, because that's what it's at, the game's going to end really soon, right? But the longer you can keep the game going, the more kills you can get. That's if you're, like, near combat. Oh. I gotta do this one. Little secret, guys, you don't have to go outside. Let me show you this. Chill up here like this, guys. Because, see, I can stand up and I can shoot here if I have to, but I can also crouch, mount up, and shoot, literally, any of that. Any of this as well. Look at this, like, guy right there. Okay?
Allied cluster strike arriving.
Oh, hi.
Contract is settled. Good work out there.
Like, you guys can see, I can mount up and shoot this stuff, dude. Got below me somewhere. I wish I could mount here, but I can't. Oh, the Juggernaut armor is gonna be here, dude, somewhere.
Enemy UAV active.
Right here to my right. Oh, it's gonna be up there. It's an ATV here.
Mark the ticket.
Oh, that's the guy right
Make
here.
your way to the target. Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Sorry about me.
Oh, I wasn't expecting someone to be there. No. Yeah, he's pushing. He's trying to get in here to run me over with the truck. Oh, no, he ain't. Hi, buddy. I thought he was going to try to run me over with a truck. But yeah, as you guys can see, like, this gun is, like, semi-ridiculous, especially with, like, the speed, bro. Do you see how I get away from most of the gunshots that these guys are hitting me just for the speed alone? I don't even have to run Serpentine. I can just, whoop, like a ninja and get out of there, bro. But, I mean, like, as good as that feels, I hate it. Because the stim should not give me speed hacks and heal me. It should do either or, not both. Having both is way too OP in my eyes.
Good work out there.
But Warzone is I'm glad Warzone is basically the only place this happens. If I go to Modern Warfare and I play regular Modern Warfare, the stim only gives you health. I'm glad for that, but also hate it at the same time. I think like people should fight with the health that they have, not the health that they can receive by stimming themselves, but
Our radar jammer is online. Bag set.
Oh, it's,
Bird is ready for
don't know why I was holding the other button, but there we go. But yeah, it's one of those things, like, it's very weird, but very cool. And I mean, like, I'm using this gun too, guys. It comes from the skin that gives you the other thing. But again, like, you can see there, my movement speed with this weapon wasn't that fast, and then now it's, like, kind of moderately fast.
This AT mine's ready.
Imagine being able to do
Claymore's
this.
down.
Oh, you can't, oh my god. Takes the damage from this, right? He lays down, but still takes the damage because of that. Oh, I think I found the lay down counter, bro, with the Bettys, because no matter if you lay down, you still get hit.
Team has deployed a radar jammer.
But I mean, like, people will still, like, do the freaking, like, this bit here. Hold on, which tent was that? Was it left or right? Was it this one or the other one? It's this one. Some people will still do this. And just get right past it, because I feel like that's kind of stupid. That they can stem up and then just get past the Betty. Like, there's so much stuff that the stim can do that I feel like it shouldn't be able to do. Which is the movement speed. Oh, 80% off? Ow. But you guys get the idea. I mean, like, this setup here is a beamer without having to mount. I mean, that's like most gunfights can be from here to that tree, right? So, I mean, you can see it's literally kind of a beamer. If you guys want this loady, let me know and I'll give it to you. Actually, I'll just give it to you after this game. But, so, this game is going to go for, I don't know how long, actually. I think it's still the 30-minute marker, which is, oh no, top left. I'm right under the mini-map. It's got 9 minutes left. And that's actually pretty cool, because you can see the 5 mil dollar there, someone's almost near it, we're at 2.1 mil. So it's going much longer. This is how the game should feel, right? Because when it was back at like 1 million, that thing literally was like 10 minutes and it was done.
Allied cluster strike arriving.
Because I mean, you can see we're at the 9 minute marker, and we still, and the closest team to that's probably at like, we'll say 4.2 mil. Right? Because they're close to it. Actually, if we done that, yeah, they're actually about like 3 point something million.
Allied precision airstrike incoming.
I see
Be
it.
aware.
You're shooting it truck over here. Yeah? Alright, let's see. I don't know how far it went after... There it is. Disabled it. Broke his armor. Come on, buddy. Did you really think I was gonna let you get out of here that easy, bro?
Targeting an enemy.
They're probably gonna try and snipe, so I'm gonna pull out the... Oh no, they just called it another fucking truck. What? How do you do that?
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the sky.
My biggest thing is just getting this truck, getting rid of this truck, dude. I'm being shot from both sides of me? Wow, bro. Oh yeah, he parachuted in. I didn't even hear the parachute. That's kind of weird.
Allied precision airstrike incoming.
I don't know how... Oh, it's probably because I was shooting the fucking truck, dude. But, like, honestly, why not come and fight me, dude? I don't mean with the dude parachuting. I mean, like, I broke the truck. You literally called in another truck. How did you even call a truck in? Last time I looked through the shop thing, there's nothing for, like, vehicle buy station. It's... What? Dude, I'm actually, like, at a loss for words right now. How the fuck did you buy a truck and throw it in and make it drop right where you put a marker?
Marked a good spot. Forget that. Riding in style.
Damn, this recoil, dude.
Enemy UAV active.
Get that vehicle low, so I don't fucking use it again.
Enemy precision airstrike. Stay alert.
You're gonna precision me? You're precisioning yourself too, buddy.
Enemy advanced UAV overhead.
Oh, hi, buddy.
You look like a 24 carat ticket.
Like, see, I get the buy station marker, right? But I don't think this has a vehicle buy in it. Which is kind of weird. I'll disable that vehicle right quick. Armor plate, self-revive, kill streak, which is UAV, but no, there's no vehicle buy.
We got recon coming.
UAV beginning flyover.
There we go. We know he's up there.
Targeting an enemy.
I mean, absolute, like, that gun felt like it done better than this one, but I'm also using my speed build on this one and not, like, my recoilless build, but I mean, eh. Oh, we got a guy behind us somewhere.
Enemy UAV active.
I'm tracking him.
They're right here. I'm probably gonna get sniped at here in a second. Oh wait, he pinged him lower. He pinged him right here. Did they move?
Allied cluster strike arriving.
Oh no, they're right there.
Precision airstrike.
UAV is out of fuel. Returning for resupply.
Getting the knot right there, boys.
Enemy UAV active. Hostile attack chopper carrying cash. Their sky's about to fall.
Play it up.
Target is up. Take them down. Bounty target is down. Marvelous.
Oh,
Targeting an enemy.
let's get that movement speed in, shall we? I think he went through here. Like this. Here to my left somewhere. Maybe he's above.
Enemy dropping into the
tracking
AO.
him.
Yep. Maybe he can get their attention.
Into the AO. Enemy UAV active.
Of course, you're that type of player, bro.
Enemy movement.
Oh, behind me. No, he's like up close against the building. That's a GG. He pinged it like way over here, so that's why I was going to break the glass and peek. Wow. But nah, the suppressed one here is the one that has almost no recoil, unless they like nerfed it overnight. Let's find out. Did they nerf it?
I'm tracking him.
Wait, directly underneath me. He's like right here somewhere.
I'm tracking him.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Come on, break the glass. I'm 100-something pounds, maybe 200. He's right there. I don't know if he's seen me or not. Oh, he did. And you're a pussy. Fucking RPG, bro. Kind of weird, though. I wish I could see the kill cam, but there's no kill cam, which is kind of sus.
Allied cluster strike arriving.
And I mean, I am screaming sus at him, because I mean, like, unless he heard me, which over that of the parachute, I doubt, bro. I doubt.
Tracking him.
Cluster strike arriving.
Alright there, my boy.
Moving on shooter.
Oh, yeah, still laser beaming.
Under heavy fire here.
Oh, you need your pussy friend to help you, bruh. Takes two of you. Woohoo, boy. Look at that, bro. I didn't even see the other dude behind me when I was parachuting in. Did you guys? That's my question. But, anyways. Still laser beamy. I can fall off the sky and still shoot at someone from the sky like that. It's definitely a laser beam. But anyways, if you guys are wanting my Volk setup for that laser beamy Volk that I had, that also smacked whoever that was, I'll give it to you guys. Oof. So if you guys are wanting my Volk setup, guys, where is it? Which one was it under? It's this one. Boop. There you go, guys. That's the Volk setup. I have the Mercury suppressor just for the range and recoil, optimization there to have a little bit more of a laser beam. Crew Snake 428mm 05V for, again, more accuracy and control. The optic is the slate reflector. It's my favorite, like, non-long range sight. But if you guys do want to throw a long range on, use the SVT 40. Best long range sight they ever made in the game. And the reason for that is the sight is more clear, so you get to see a little bit more, but also the aim is a lot better with it, even though it does zoom in a little further. Let's be honest, the Crew Snake 812V PS, this is also for the control, but if you guys do want to do this one, one of my friends had a different one. I think it was the 22V here. He was using it. Kind of feels good as well. This one gives you more like the aim walking movement speed, the steadiness while walking, and the initial firing recoil, which I went with more recoil over time, which is the, recoil control, recoil recovery, flinch resistance, and accuracy going there again. So 3 things pertaining to accuracy inside this one stock, so that's why I'm using it. The Carver foregrip, you guys can choose differently if you guys want, but you can see that red bar, right, on accuracy. Streamers will tell you to go for the M1941 hand stop, which is horizontal control and vertical control. But look at that accuracy compared to the Carver foregrip. Like, yes, I lose some mobility to this, but I get more accuracy out of it. at least to the accuracy and control there. You can see it's green, right? You get more for it. Let's be honest. I'm using the 40 round. I mean, you don't really need the 60 round drum, because you lose accuracy, control, and mobility from this. I mean, you could go with the 30, but who would? I mean, you get the movement speed and the fire rate, but you can do better. This one, again, you lose control and accuracy. Control and accuracy. This one gives you more accuracy and more control. You just lose some damage, but again, you get the fire rate, the movement speed, the ADS speed, and the recoil control and accuracy on this one. So that's why I'm using it. Lengthened is just for the fact of, like, I want the bullets to get to my target faster. But there's actually one other one you guys can use here. A lot of people will tell you you can use subsonic. I wouldn't, because all this does is literally just makes you more hidden to the minimap. Don't. If you're going to use any other round, use hollow point. This is limb damage. I mean, you lose range on it, but you get that limb damage. You still get the fire rate and all that, but you gain limb damage. So hitting someone like in the arm or the leg actually does a little bit more damage to them, as if you're doing a body shot now. So no matter where you hit them, you do the same damage as you would for a body. So if you're going to use it, use lengthened, which is going to be like your bullet velocity is faster, so your bullets are going to be hitting your targets faster. Or you can do hollow point for the extra limb damage, which gives you a little bit more damage buff overall in general. It's up to you guys, but I'm using lengthened in this point. Polymer, this is for the sustained firing. So if you're holding R2 instead of burst firing it or tap firing it, you're going to hold your right mouse button or R2 on a controller. You're not going to release it. You're going to hold it till it says the dude's downed or dead. Okay? That's what that's for. Now I'm running Perfectionist because, well, I'm not going to be shooting while running, which is gun-ho. I'm not going to be trying to get that movement speed out here. I'm doing Perfectionist because, again, read it. Recoil control. So we're actually gaining a little bit more control towards that recoil. And then, as always, for perk 2, fully loaded. As much ammo as I can carry. Now, if you guys don't have the gun maxed, then go with the third position here. Surplus. This is kill XP. You get more XP for kills. Again, just more XP, so you actually can level faster, but I'm running fully loaded on a max weapon already. That's kind of what that outlook is. If you're looking for max movement, this is going to be what it's for, but I'm actually going to switch this back to the 240mm VL, because this is max movement, and fire, which is M&F, which is movement and fire, is what that stands for, shortened. What I kind of want to do is I want to try out the different setup here. Where is it? Is there not one for it? No, because I have to like do this if I want the iron sights, which I'll lose some accuracy on. I do not like the monocular. For me, it's always slate. The only three scopes I will use is the slate reflector, the G16 2.5x, and the SVT 40. That's the only ones I will use. In this case, I am going to use the slate reflector because it's going to be a point blank range weapon. So the whoops, I forgot to click on it. It's okay. There we go. So this is going to be what I run. But yeah, as always, guys, I told you about the event camo is not sticking to this gun. I can put it on it. You see max M&F. You can see right here, it'll be here when it loads in. Give it a sec. There we go. It's there. If I actually press circle again, you can see it's there. Press circle again, I come outside of the create a class area. Okay? We're going to go back to edit loadout. From edit loadout, I'm going to go to that gun, which is my max M&F, and no longer there. So again, that can, ooh, that's not the only gun it does it to. Okay, there is another gun, because I put the, watch this, watch, camo, event, throw it on this one, right? Which is the Dark Jinx, I named this. Let's go ahead and, like, well, I didn't name it. We're going to name it Jinx, like that. Yeah, we'll just name it Jinx. Okay. I saved the modification that way. You know it's supposed to be stuck on that. Same with this one. We'll come over here, the max movement and that. Okay, we're going to go down to the event camo, smack it on there, and update the modifications. So now it's supposed to have this, right? Back out. Okay, we're going to go back into weapons, and max MNF. Not there. And my Jinx don't have it. Okay, so there is multiple weapons that you can't apply that camo to right now. That's being bugged with it. But as always, I hope you guys liked and enjoyed the video. Smash the like, subscribe button. Don't forget the bell icon. Till next time, stay awesome and peace.